Hello there everyone, it is Mitsu here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going to analyze some simple defending mistakes to avoid as a team. Before we begin, let me clear up how this video will work. So I'll preview the cases in an animation kind of way, then we will see real life examples. Also, all the tips in this video are talking about open play only, so no counter-attacking or set pieces tips. And yeah, as it says in the title, these tips are really simple. They are pretty much basics of defending, so let's get right into it. Marking the players inside the box. If any player of the opposition gets inside the box, they should be marked. It doesn't matter if the team is playing with 3, 4 or 5 at the back, the midfield can always support and mark these runs. As you can see in this clip, there are 7 players from Tottenham inside the box. However, 3 players from Sheffield are not yet marked. Marking the runs in the space between the fullback and the center back. If the opposition gets the ball in that area, it will always create some sort of danger on your side. Here, Sissoko didn't track the run made by the opposition, so Sheffield had the ball between the fullback and the center backs. But that was not the only mistake here. We can see that there are 2 players from Tottenham and 2 players from Sheffield as well. However, the defenders are not marking the attackers, so their positioning does not help at all. You can clearly see that both players were only looking towards the ball and didn't look at the positions of the attackers. Same thing here. 4 players available yet the opposition received the ball between the fullback and the center back. Again, 3 players inside the penalty area totally unmarked. As you can see here, the player who scored the goal was at the back. As the ball was played, he was able to get in front 2 players and got the advantage as his teammate was not marked as well. So from the final view here we can see that Eric Dyer is marking his keeper, while the 2 attackers are in front of the 2 defenders. Marking the last player at the far post. These runs can be really dangerous as any cross that connects to the far post will most likely end up inside the net. As you can see from this clip, Angelino was totally unmarked as 2 defenders from Manchester United marked 1 attacker, leaving huge spaces on the wing. Here you can see that Zaha was in contact with Tielemans. However, when the ball was played, Tielemans did not track his movement and he was left unmarked. From this clip you can see that 1 attacker pulled the defender inside, leaving the space for his teammate behind him, and the midfielders were not providing the support, so when the ball was crossed inside, he was unmarked and available at the far post. Moving to the final tip in this video, whenever a defender has 2 players to mark, so let me clear this up. This should not happen in open play conditions, but this can be the result of the previous defending mistakes. So if the midfield didn't provide the support, for example, the center back may be left with 2 attackers to mark. In such conditions, the defender needs to check his shoulders a lot and remember the positions of these attackers. Here, Maguire had 2 attackers to mark as the midfielders were not providing the support. However, when the ball was crossed inside, he had no idea that Kluivert was still behind him waiting for that cross. You can see that Maguire was positioned correctly at the beginning, but once the ball was played, he concentrated on marking the player who was in front of him and forgot about his back. So the ball was delivered correctly and the goal was scored. So that was it guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you are a defender, and if so, what position are you playing at? Finally, make sure to check out my Instagram as I'm uploading videos every single day over there. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.